Howdy, fellow Battlefield fans. Today I'm going to share my take on how to use the weapon system in Battlefield 6. So let's not drag our feet and let's start this educational, hopefully, video with the default class of weapon, the assault rifle class. With M433 as a starting point, you will find the Cord, the NVO, to name a few that are quite popular amongst players. All of the weapons in this class are all-rounders. Basically, you can be 60, 80 meters away and shoot a few well-placed shots on an enemy and down them. It has enough fire rate to rival the short SMG on short-range fights. The assault class is most powerful at a range of 20 to 50 meters. So when spawning on conquered zone, squadmates or vehicles, you want to clear and fight everything within a 50-meter range. Putting a silencer on your assault rifle will give you a little bit of an edge in terms of not being spotted. Next, we have the SMG class with the SGX as a starting point and the PW5A3 and PW7A2 that seems to shine. Don't be afraid to shoot long distance with these guns. With a silencer, you'll pressure enemy at long range with 1 or 2 shots and they'll start moving in panic and look for where is it coming from. You'll be hard to detect and you will help your squadmates and teammates see the moving targets from their angle, at least more easily. Great for clearing areas around vehicles, houses, stack of containers, small and medium-sized hangars. The SMG class has an impressive performance for fights below 20 meters. So one would prefer to use this weapon class when spawning on a zone under attack, but not lost yet, or when a squadmate or vehicle allows you to join a close quarter offensive or defensive effort. Having this weapon in your arsenal can be quite handy in a final moment of a match of Battle Royale. Next, the LMG class. With the RPKM as a starting point, we've all seen the L110 and the M250 as they are quite popular in the LMG class. With each of these guns offering 40 or more bullets per magazine, you can fight the long fight. Don't be afraid to shoot when an enemy crosses an open area 80 to 150 meters away. It can be very useful when pressuring a defending team while squadmates and teammates are on the offensive. It's a great way to exploit the good feature of this weapon. So LMGs are a weapon of choice for fights between 35 to 80 meters. Spawning on sniper locations and being outside of the zone is a great choice when you carry this weapon, as it will give you time to reach the combat zone and maybe clear up some enemies on the way. Or land far outside the enemy zone while using an air vehicle you just spawned on. These weapons damage and suppress very, very well in corridors and long hangar. Not ideal for close quarter combat, so think twice before joining one of the last few squadmates in a zone already under attack. In Battle Royale, yes, they give your position away, but the enemy is running head low, and a good weapon to carry is an LMG in early to mid match. So next we have the carbine class with the M4A1 as a starting point, the M277 being shown in shorts, videos, and other places. They are most powerful at 40 to 100 meters, so clearly you wouldn't want to spawn in areas that aren't necessarily busy, but just around them. Hotspots aren't friendly to this weapon. In a support role, when spawning on running squadmates or a moving vehicle, you stop where you spawn, You find a hiding spot as fast as possible and start clearing the enemies towards the targeted zone. In Battle Royale, it's not a popular choice, but don't underestimate it. Its power isn't bad at all. The DMR class. With the SVDM as a starting point, the SVK comes to mind quickly. These bullets carry a lot of power within 75 to 175 meters. Snipers are your buddies when you carry a DMR. Beacons too. If they are outside a hot zone, air vehicles are appreciated as they often travel outside areas. You can quietly find a spot, move towards your zone, and shoot enemies at 150 meters away quite easily. But you'll facilitate your teammates' offensive effort. Battle Royale players use this weapon class more often for the first half of their game. Next we have the shotgun class with the M87A1 as a starting point. The best spawning point is often a heavy fired hot zone. A squadmate moving into an enemy zone, a transport vehicle moving into a zone or being attacked, or a zone about to be lost and you rush in to try to surprise them quickly to wipe 2 or even 3 guys before they get you first. When playing Breakthrough or Rush and using a shotgun, it can be quite useful on the defense side of things when the enemy has breached your defensive line and are not rushing the zone and you are in the zone. Try to keep the use of shotgun within the 20 meters range. So when you spawn on a teammates or something, make sure that they are in a hot spot. The shotgun class is also very welcome for those who like to rush zone and get in the heat of the action. In Battle Royale, this gun class is ideal when you close the game or you know there are enemies coming in on you and you want to stay quiet. You'll turn the corner quickly and 1 shot accurate, they're down, or 2 the most. Next we have the sniper rifles with the M2010 ESR as a starting point. We also have the SV98, which is more adapted for long to medium range. The snipers are most powerful when shooting from 80 meters and up. You can spawn on squadmates, but when you do, it's just to say hi and find cover, hopefully prosperous ground to shoot from. Spawn on air vehicles is a winner choice usually. Your job is to pressure the enemy snipers, keep them off your squadmate, and try to eliminate them so that your team can actually conquer the zone. The first job of a sniper is to ping and spot the player. The second is to pressure or kill the other players. Your spawning position will make a huge difference for the whole team. Remember that approximately half of the maps offered in Battlefield 6 are not built to be friendly to sniper rifles. When we talk Battle Royale, you can rule a large area from a vantage point if you can get your hands on a good sniper rifle early in the game. But ditch it when the enemy closes on you though. Last, we have the sidearm. Select this one as your preference. While many have different features and ranges, your sidearm is your go-to for close to mid-range fight under 50 meters. While many have different features and range, your sidearm is your go-to for close to mid-range fights under 50 meters. Also, when you're running out of ammo, it's a quick fix. There is not much to say about sidearms. Many players can clear an area quickly with sidearms. I know I can't. I'm not that agile. In Battle Royale, this is your starting weapon, and it pays to be skilled with it, because often you have players rushing on you early on the game and try to clear your second life right away and get the loot instead of you getting it. So if you're skilled with your sidearm at this point, you can win those fights. In short, don't be afraid to hit the range with your sidearm from time to time. Now, to land this video about guns in Battlefield 6, choose your weapon properly to give yourself an edge for certain situation, and then look for those situations. Think of the range you are in, and don't be afraid to switch to your sidearm or second weapon in the case of an assault class or a battle royale match where you can carry two main weapons. If the range between you and your enemy doesn't fit well with the weapon that you're using, you start at a disadvantage. So keep that in mind. In Battle Royale, this decision can make or break your offensive or defensive situation. My advice is, in Battle Royale, pick mid to long range weapon at first, with a second weapon for close fight. As you move closer to the center of the zone, opt for a close to mid-range and a close range weapon. When you talk about conquest, rush, it's quite evident. In every single match, you need a diversity of tools for the whole team. There's 32 players there. You need 6 to 12 snipers. You need 12 to 15 assault, mixed with a couple of engineers and at least a medic or two per squad. LMG can still give you a kill at 10 meters or less. Some folks are very agile with those big machine gun jumping and rolling all over the place. And an SMG can kill a sniper who is 140 meters away. The important thing is that remember to have fun. If you get killed too often, these tips might help you improve a little bit your chances to win those fights, or at least win a few of them, not all of them. The important thing is to have fun. But since many sees fun in not getting killed too often, having the right weapon and the right fight will help reduce the number of lost fights or deaths. Alright, see you in the Battlefield, squad mates.